You can see that the box I made completely blocks out all the light except for one little part. I have a slit right here that's in the back that allows the light to come in and give me a dramatic lighting. And then I've blocked everything else out with black foam paper. On this one, I didn't want any backlighting, and so I have this that is kind of hiding everything. And then I just take my iPad and I slip up underneath it, and it kind of acts like a blanket that is covering all the light so that I don't get a lot of reflection of my picture whenever I'm creating this. And then you can see here I have natural lighting on this one. It is coming in through a slit and it's up against the window. And so I have one little slit there that allows the color to come into that still life picture. That allows me to have a really dramatic lighting whenever I'm trying to create my picture. That's a really cool thing that we can play around with. All right, whenever you're ready to take your photo, one of the things we're going to do is we're going to kind of find a good spot. We can kind of turn a little bit, we can come up a little bit, we can come down a little bit. But one of the ways our picture is going to look better is we're going to click right here where this little clock is, and we're going to click on 3 seconds. That's going to give us a little bit of a timer whenever we're ready to click it. So I kind of like the look of that. I can see this leaf right here, right now, when I click right there, but it's not too dark in other spots. And then I'm going to click this circle. I'm going to wait, hold it as still as I can, taking a breath in, and then maybe I take another picture at a different angle. I think I'm going to like this one best just straight on though. This one right here, just like this. And I want to have a good color, so I'm going to click around until I like the color. And then I'm going to take a good breath, hold it, take that picture. Then I'm going to go to my camera roll. I'm going to scroll through the pictures I just took, look and find the best one, whichever one I like the most. Then I'm going to go to edit. Then I'm going to go to the share button, which is this button right here, that share button. So I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to click duplicate right here. Click on that, and I'm going to duplicate that photo. The reason I'm doing that because I'm going to want 2 of them. So if I go to my camera roll, I can see that there's 2 of the exact same photos, this one and this one, exact same photo. Then I'm going to hit edit, and over here on the left side, these 3 circles, I'm going to click that, and I'm going to scroll down to monochromatic right there. Then I'm going to click done. That's going to put it into a grayscale so we can see our values of our pictures. I'm going to airdrop this grid to you. It's in numbers, and you can see that it has 1, 2, 3, 4 across, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cells going up and down. This one is in a portrait mode, which means that it is taller than it is wide. This one and the next sheet will be wider than it is tall, which means that it's a landscape. And so if you have a landscape picture and if it's wider than it is tall, then you will drop it in here. If you have a portrait one, we will drop the picture into here. The way we're going to do that is we're going to press the plus button right here. Then we're going to come over here to the photos, and then we're going to click photo or video, and then click on your photos, insert your photo. Then we've got to size it up. We're probably going to make it bigger than the actual grid, like this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the paintbrush right there. I'm going to go to arrange, and I'm going to slide this bar across. That's going to push it into the background. You can see here, I like mine being a little bit bigger than the actual grid because I want this to fill the space. So I'm going to kind of figure out where I want it to be. If I want it to be higher or if I want it to be lower. If I want it to be farther over on this side, you decide. Then I'm going to double click the photo, pull it to where the grid matches up, then hit done. Now I have my photo in its grid Like I said, if it was too wide for this one, I would just switch over to the other one and you have a grid for that. You do the same thing, hit the plus button, photo, find your photo, and then drop in your landscape one, which might be like this. Size it up, paintbrush, push it to the back. Need to make it even bigger, just like that. Something else that you can do is you can take a screenshot of this, and then you can go to your photos and click on your photos and edit that, but it'll also allow you to zoom in really, really far to be able to look at what specific piece you're working on.